welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Uchenna Love It. If today is your first time on this platform, I love you guys so much, and for my returning subscribers, you guys are simply amazing. Like, you guys are the real MVPs. So on today's episode of Talk Health with Love It, we are going to be talking about medical symptoms that you should not ignore as a person. See, nobody wants to be in the emergency room for long. No doctor enjoys getting unexpected calls from patients, but let me tell you something. There are some things you don't ignore about yourself. Yes, there's some things you don't ignore. Make your doctor your friend. Always complain of slight things. It mustn't be so much. It's something that can be preventable. You know that prevention is better than cure. It's better you speak up now than when it's too late. In general, everything that goes on in our brain, I'm talking about the brain now, this one has to do with neurological defect. For example, you are having syncope or severe dizziness, you feel like fainting, you feel like the world is turning round, you feel like all these things are happening. Don't go too far. Just think about heart attack, think about stroke or drug reaction. Also, loss of consciousness. Yes, when you feel like you can't get hold of yourself, you are losing consciousness, think of dehydration. Think of hypoglycemia, low sugar level. Yes, think of heart problems, think of stroke, think of heart attack or any form of shock, think of anemia. So I think that makes sense. Down to my neck, where you have neck swelling that has not been there, I want you to think of thyrotoxicosis, or you think of goiter. Then coming down to the chest region, imagine having chest pains or chest tightness that radiates to the shoulder, that radiates to the back or the upper arm. Don't go too far. Just think of heart defects. Just report to your doctor immediately. Heart attack and stuff like that. From the chest now, we go down to the abdomen, to the GI. When you have abdominal pain, or you have swelling, or you have nausea and vomiting, don't go to, but just think of appendicitis or bowel obstruction. You can also think of Merkel's diverticulum. That is why you need to come to the hospital. Your doctor is always here to hear you. Then down to the feet, when you have swelling, pain, redness, and it feels warm or it feels hot on touch, with or without cramping, think of blood clot issues, especially when it happens at the extremities like your legs. Think of blood clot issues. Okay, down to the next one. The next one is numbness, tingling, loss of function, or this part of the body is not functioning well, or you cannot lift that part of your body, or it has something to do with your vision. You cannot see well, you cannot talk well, you have problem with your speech, you have problem with thinking clearly. This is indicative of stroke or mini stroke. Mini stroke, it can be hemiparesis, it can be one side, it can be two sides, it can be just one-sided paralysis. So this is time for you to speak up and tell your doctor. When someone is confused, the person is unable to recognize friends, unable to recognize smell, unable to recognize places the person has gone to. Okay, don't think too far. This person has a neurological issue. So when the person is confused, unable to recognize things, don't go too far. Think of head injuries. They can be bleeding in the brain called hematoma. They can be seizure, they can be infection, they can be stroke. There can be all sorts of things that has to do with the head. So guys, don't forget to like, to subscribe, to share. Always feel free to contact your YouTuber doctor. On this episode of Talk Health with Love It, I'm always here to listen to you and to always provide your solutions. Thank you. I love you.